Constitution Quiz, Part 4. This section covers the Union Executive, including the President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Council of Ministers, Attorney General, and Articles 52 to 78. Get ready for 100 competitive exam questions. Let us begin. First question. Who appoints the Prime Minister? Your options are the Lok Sabha Speaker, the President, the Chief Justice of India, the Election Commission. And the correct answer is the President. Article 75 provides that the President appoints the Prime Minister. Question number 2. The President of India is elected. Here are the options. Directly by citizens. Indirectly by an electoral college. Only by Lok Sabha. By the Supreme Court. And the correct answer is indirectly by an electoral college. The President is indirectly elected by the constitutionally prescribed electoral college. The President may be impeached for loss of majority, violation of the Constitution, administrative delay, disagreement with Parliament, violation of the Constitution. Article 61 permits impeachment only for violation of the Constitution. Now for the next question. Can a former president be re-elected? Answer options. No. Only once. Yes, subject to constitutional qualifications. Only after 5 years. The correct answer is yes, subject to constitutional qualifications. Article 57 permits re-election without prescribing a constitutional term limit. Who was the first President of India? Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, Dr. Zakir Hussain, V. Giri. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the first President of India. The President resigns by writing to the Prime Minister, Vice President, Chief Justice of India, Lok Sabha Speaker, Vice President. A presidential resignation is addressed to the Vice President. Voting in a presidential election is by open ballot, secret ballot, show of hands, voice vote. Secret ballot. Article 55 expressly requires a secret ballot. Who heads the Union Council of Ministers? The President, the Prime Minister, the Vice President, the Cabinet Secretary, the Prime Minister. Article 74 places the Prime Minister at the head of the Council of Ministers. Who appoints the Attorney General for India? Prime Minister, President, Chief Justice of India, Parliament. President. The President appoints the Attorney General under Article 76. The Vice President resigns by writing to the President, Prime Minister, Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman, Chief Justice of India, President. Article 67 requires the resignation to be addressed to the President. Let us move to the next question. Which article contains the President's pardoning power? Here are the options. Article 70, Article 71, Article 72, Article 73. The answer is Article 72. Article 72 deals with presidential clemency powers. Next question. What is the normal term of the President? Here are the options. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. The correct answer is 5 years. Article 56 provides a 5-year term from the date of entering office. Let us move to the next question. The Vice President is ex officio chairman of the options. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, Niti Aayog, Interstate Council. And the correct answer is Rajya Sabha. Article 64 makes the Vice President ex officio chairman of the Council of States. Now for the next question. Which article provides for the President of India? Your options are Article 52, Article 53, Article 54, Article 55. The answer is Article 52. Article 52 states that there shall be a President of India. Now for the next question. What is the minimum age for election as President? Answer options: 25 years, 30 years, 35 years, 40 years. The correct answer is 35 years. Article 58 requires completion of 35 years. The executive power of the Union is vested in the Prime Minister, the President, the Chief Justice of India, the Lok Sabha Speaker, the President. Article 53 vests the executive power of the Union in the President. Which voting method is used to elect the President? First past the post, single transferable vote, open ballot, voice vote. Single transferable vote. Article 55 uses proportional representation by means of the single transferable vote. What is the minimum age for election as Vice President? 25 years, 30 years, 35 years, 40 years. 35 years. A vice presidential candidate must have completed 35 years. Question number 19. Which article deals with the election of the President? Your options are Article 53, Article 54, Article 55, Article 56. The correct answer is Article 54. Article 54 specifies the electoral college for the presidential election. Let us move to the next question. A presidential candidate must be qualified for election to the answer options: Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, State Legislative Council, Supreme Court. The correct answer is Lok Sabha. The candidate must be qualified for election as a member of the House of the People. Which schedule contains the forms of oaths for union ministers? Second schedule, third schedule, fourth schedule, fifth schedule. Third schedule. The third schedule contains the union ministers' oaths of office and secrecy. The Union Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, President, Supreme Court. Lok Sabha. Article 75(3) makes the council collectively responsible to the House of the People. Let us move to the next question. Who is the Supreme Commander of the Defence Forces of India? Choose the correct answer from these options: the Prime Minister, the Defence Minister, the President, the Chief of Defence Staff. The correct answer is the President. Article 53 vests the supreme command of the defence forces in the President, subject to law. Answer this next question. Other union ministers are appointed by the President on the advice of the. Here are the options: Vice President, Prime Minister, Attorney General, Lok Sabha Speaker. The correct answer is Prime Minister. Article 75 requires the President to appoint other ministers on the Prime Minister's advice. All executive action of the Government of India is expressed in the name of the Prime Minister, President, Cabinet Secretary, Parliament. President. Article 77 requires executive action to be expressed in the President's name. Now for the next question. Commutation means. Here are the options: replacing a punishment with a lighter form, postponing a sentence, granting bail, acquitting the accused. The correct answer is replacing a punishment with a lighter form. Commutation substitutes a less severe form of punishment. The Vice President is elected by elected MP and elected MLA, members of both houses of Parliament, only elected Lok Sabha members, state legislative assemblies, members of both houses of Parliament. The Vice Presidential Electoral College consists of members of both houses of Parliament. A reprieve means temporary postponement of execution of a sentence, complete forgiveness, reduction of the sentence period, replacement by a lighter punishment. Temporary postponement of execution of a sentence. A reprieve temporarily delays the execution of a sentence. Here is the next question. When acting as president, the vice president. Choose the correct answer from these options. Continues to preside over Rajya Sabha. Does not perform the chairman's duties. Receives both salaries. Must resign as vice president. The correct answer is does not perform the chairman's duties. Article 64 prevents the vice president from acting as Rajya Sabha chairman while performing presidential functions. Question number 30. A pardon generally. Your options are: only delays execution, removes both sentence and its penal consequences, reduces the sentence period only, changes imprisonment into a fine only. The correct answer is removes both sentence and its penal consequences. A pardon completely relieves the person from the sentence and associated penal consequences. Answer this next question. The Vice President's oath is administered by. Answer options. The Chief Justice of India only. The President or a person appointed by the President. The Prime Minister. The Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman. The correct answer is the President or a person appointed by the President. Article 69 specifies the President or a person appointed by the President. A respite generally means a lesser sentence because of special circumstances, cancellation of conviction, an increase in punishment, a retrial. A lesser sentence because of special circumstances. Respite substitutes a lesser sentence due to circumstances such as pregnancy or disability. Who normally administers the President's oath? The Prime Minister. The Chief Justice of India. The Vice President. The Lok Sabha Speaker. The Chief Justice of India. Article 60 requires the oath before the Chief Justice of India. Next question. Remission of a sentence means. Choose the correct answer from these options. Changing its nature. Reducing its duration without changing its character. Cancelling the conviction. Ordering a new trial. The answer is reducing its duration without changing its character. Remission reduces the period of punishment while retaining its nature. The President's oath includes a promise to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and the law. Protect only Parliament. Follow party directions. Serve only the Union government. Preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and the law. The constitutional oath includes preserving, protecting and defending the Constitution and the law. Before entering office, a Union Minister takes only an oath of allegiance, oaths of office and secrecy, only an oath of secrecy, no constitutional oath. Oaths of office and secrecy. Article 75, 4, and the third schedule prescribe both oaths. Now for the next question. For presidential elections, the term state includes. Your options are Delhi and Puducherry, all union territories, Delhi and Jammu and Kashmir only, Puducherry and Chandigarh. The correct answer is Delhi and Puducherry. Articles 54 and 55 include the National Capital Territory of Delhi and the Union Territory of Puducherry. Which house may initiate impeachment of the President? Lok Sabha only. Rajya Sabha only. Either House of Parliament. A state legislature. Either House of Parliament. Either House of Parliament may prefer the impeachment charge. Which state legislators vote in the presidential election? All members of state legislatures. Only elected members of legislative assemblies. Only legislative council members. Only nominated assembly members. Only elected members of legislative assemblies. The Electoral College includes elected members of state legislative assemblies, not legislative councils. Do state legislators participate in the vice presidential election? Yes, all state legislators. Only elected MLA. No. Only legislative council members. No. State legislatures have no role in electing the vice president. Let us move to the next question. The Attorney General has a right of audience in. Answer options. The Supreme Court only. All courts in the territory of India. Only high courts. Only union tribunals. The correct answer is all courts in the territory of India. Article 76 grants a right of audience in all courts throughout India. The impeachment notice must be signed by at least 1/10 of the House, 1/4 of the total membership of the House, half of members present, 2/3 of members present, 1/4 of the total membership of the House. At least 1/4 of the total membership must sign the notice. Here is the next question. The President may grant clemency in cases decided by. Options. A court-martial. Only civil courts. Only high courts. Only tribunals. The correct answer is a court-martial. Article 72 expressly covers sentences imposed by a court-martial. The value of an MLA's presidential vote depends primarily on state population and elected assembly strength, the MLA's party strength, the area of the constituency, the state's tax revenue. State population and elected assembly strength. The constitutional formula uses the state population and the number of elected assembly members. Can the President grant a pardon in a death sentence case? No. Yes. Only with state ratification. Only during an emergency. Yes. Article 72 expressly extends presidential power to every death sentence. The primary constitutional duty of the Attorney General is to conduct elections, advise the Government of India on legal matters, audit union accounts, preside over Rajya Sabha, advise the Government of India on legal matters. The Attorney General advises the Government of India on legal matters referred or assigned. Next question. Who acts as President when the presidential office falls vacant? Options. Prime Minister, Vice President, Chief Justice of India automatically, Lok Sabha Speaker. The correct answer is Vice President. Under Article 65, the Vice President acts as President until the new President enters office. Here is the next question. The Union's executive power generally extends to matters on which. Your options are. Parliament can make laws. Only state legislatures can make laws. Municipal bodies can make bylaws. Courts issue judgments. The answer is Parliament can make laws. Article 73 links Union executive power to Parliament's legislative competence. Let us move to the next question. A vice presidential candidate must be qualified for election to the. Options. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, State Assembly, Legislative Council only. The correct answer is Rajya Sabha. Article 66 requires qualification for election as a member of the Council of States. Now for the next question. Do nominated members of Parliament vote in the presidential election? Here are the options. Yes, in both houses. Only nominated Rajya Sabha members. No. Only with presidential permission. The answer is no. Nominated members are excluded because Article 54 refers to elected members of Parliament. Here is the next question. The minimum written notice for a presidential impeachment resolution is. Answer options. 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 60 days. The correct answer is 14 days. Article 61 requires at least 14 days notice. Do nominated members of Parliament vote in the vice presidential election? No. Yes. Only nominated Lok Sabha members. Only with Supreme Court approval. Yes. Unlike the presidential election, the Vice Presidential Electoral College includes nominated MP. The Attorney General must be qualified to be appointed as a High Court Chief Justice only. Supreme Court Judge, Member of Parliament, Cabinet Secretary. Supreme Court Judge. Article 76 adopts the qualification required for appointment as a Supreme Court Judge. Amendment replaced the joint meeting method for electing the Vice President. 7th Amendment. 11th Amendment. 42nd Amendment. 70th Amendment. 11th Amendment. The 11th Amendment changed the wording to an electoral college consisting of members of both houses. Who was the first President of India to be elected unopposed? Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, Giani Zail Singh. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy was elected president unopposed in 1977. Answer this next question. A casual vacancy in the president's office must be filled within. Answer options: 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year. The correct answer is 6 months. An election must be held as soon as possible and no later than 6 months. Next question. Can a court inquire into what advice ministers gave the president? Choose the correct answer from these options. Yes, in every case. No. Only with Lok Sabha approval. Only during impeachment. The answer is no. Article 74, 2, bars judicial inquiry into ministerial advice tendered to the President. Do elected members of state legislative councils vote for the President? Yes. No. Only in bicameral states. Only if the assembly is dissolved. No. Legislative council members are not included in the Presidential Electoral College. Answer this next question. The President's emoluments and allowances may be reduced during the term. Your options are: by Parliament, by the Supreme Court, only during an emergency. They cannot be diminished during the term. The answer is they cannot be diminished during the term. Article 59 protects the President's emoluments and allowances from diminution during the term. Which members of Parliament form part of the Presidential Electoral College? All members of both houses. Only elected members of both houses. Only Lok Sabha members. Only Rajya Sabha members. Only elected members of both houses. Only elected members of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha participate in the Presidential Electoral College. Answer this next question. Which statement correctly distinguishes the Cabinet from the Council of Ministers? Answer options. The Cabinet is the larger body. The Cabinet is the smaller inner decision-making group. They are constitutionally unrelated. The Council contains only Cabinet ministers. The correct answer is the Cabinet is the smaller inner decision-making group. The Cabinet is the smaller core within the broader Council of Ministers. Now for the next question. Which amendment included Delhi and Puducherry in the Presidential Electoral College? Options: 69th Amendment, 70th Amendment, 73rd Amendment, 84th Amendment. And the correct answer is 70th Amendment. The 70th Amendment expanded the relevant meaning of state to include Delhi and Puducherry. The President may ask the Council of Ministers to reconsider its advice. Never. Once, after which reconsidered advice must be followed. Until the President agrees. Only during emergency. Once, after which reconsidered advice must be followed. The President may require reconsideration, but must act on the advice tendered afterward. Pending parliamentary legislation, presidential emoluments and privileges were constitutionally linked to A. First Schedule, Second Schedule, Third Schedule, Fourth Schedule. Second Schedule. Article 59 refers to the relevant provisions of the Second Schedule. Let us move to the next question. The total number of union ministers, including the Prime Minister, cannot exceed. Here are the options. 10% of Lok Sabha membership. 15% of Lok Sabha membership. 20% of Parliament. 25% of Rajya Sabha membership. The correct answer is 15% of Lok Sabha membership. Article 75, 1A, inserted by the 91st Amendment, sets a 15% cap. Now for the next question. Who is the only President of India to have served 2 full terms? Your options are Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, V. Giri, R. Venkataraman. The correct answer is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad is the only Indian president to have served 2 full terms. An election to replace a president whose term is expiring must be completed within 6 months after expiry, before the term expires, within 1 year, only after the office becomes vacant, before the term expires. Article 62 requires completion before expiration of the term. Let us move to the next question. Which amendment gave the President the power to return ministerial advice for reconsideration? Choose the correct answer from these options. 42nd Amendment, 44th Amendment, 52nd Amendment, 91st Amendment. The correct answer is 44th Amendment. The 44th Amendment inserted the reconsideration proviso. Question number 69. If the Chief Justice of India is unavailable, the President's oath is administered by. Your options are the Attorney General, the senior most available Supreme Court judge, the Cabinet Secretary, the Vice President. The correct answer is the senior most available Supreme Court judge. Article 60 provides for the senior most available Supreme Court judge. Which amendment made the President constitutionally bound to act according to ministerial advice? 24th Amendment, 42nd Amendment, 44th Amendment, 91st Amendment, 42nd Amendment. The 42nd Amendment substituted Article 74, 1, to make the advice binding. Question number 71. The oath of secrecy for a union minister mainly prohibits disclosure except when required for. Options: party meetings, due discharge of ministerial duties, election campaigning, private legal advice. And the correct answer is due discharge of ministerial duties. The third schedule permits disclosure only as required for due discharge of ministerial duties. Now for the next question. When the President is temporarily unable to work due to illness or absence, the Vice President. Options: becomes President permanently, discharges the President's functions temporarily, dissolves the Lok Sabha, acts only as Rajya Sabha Chairman. The answer is discharges the President's functions temporarily. Article 65 provides temporary discharge of presidential functions. Question number 73. Who may provide for discharge of presidential functions in a contingency not covered in Chapter 1? Answer options: Supreme Court, Parliament, Election Commission, Council of States alone. The correct answer is Parliament. Article 70 empowers Parliament to provide for contingencies not otherwise covered. Answer this next question. The Prime Minister must communicate to the President decisions of the Council of Ministers relating to. Your options are Union administration and legislative proposals, only foreign travel, only judicial appointments, only state finances. And the correct answer is Union administration and legislative proposals. Article 78, covers Union administration and proposals for legislation. A minister who is not a member of either House of Parliament must become a member within 3 months, 6 consecutive months, 1 year, the same parliamentary session, 6 consecutive months. Article 75, 5, allows a maximum of 6 consecutive months. A vacancy in the Presidential Electoral College automatically invalidates the election, does not by itself invalidate the election, requires a fresh constitution amendment, transfers the election to Parliament, does not by itself invalidate the election. Article 71, 4, prevents an election challenge merely because a vacancy existed in the Electoral College. Next question. Which statement about presidential clemency is correct? Options. It is completely beyond judicial review. It is subject to limited judicial review for constitutional infirmities. It belongs to Parliament alone. It can be exercised only once. The correct answer is it is subject to limited judicial review for constitutional infirmities. Courts do not sit in appeal over clemency merits, but may examine limited grounds such as mala fides or irrelevant considerations. Collective responsibility means that union ministers must publicly oppose cabinet decisions while remaining in office, stand together on government policy or leave office, answer only to Rajya Sabha, serve fixed individual terms, stand together on government policy or leave office. Collective responsibility requires ministerial solidarity before the Lok Sabha. Here is the next question. The investigating house sustains an impeachment charge by options. A simple majority. 2/3 of total membership. 3/4 of members present. Unanimous vote. The correct answer is 2/3 of total membership. A resolution supported by at least 2/3 of the total membership removes the president. Who decides disputes concerning the election of the president? Election Commission. Parliament. Supreme Court. Chief Justice acting alone. Supreme Court. Article 71 gives the Supreme Court final authority over presidential and vice presidential election disputes. Next question. The House initiating impeachment must pass the charge by options. A simple majority. 2/3 of members present and voting. At least 2/3 of its total membership. A majority of all state legislatures. And the correct answer is at least 2/3 of its total membership. Article 61 requires not less than 2/3 of the total membership of the initiating house. The Rajya Sabha removal resolution for the vice president requires a simple majority of members present. A majority of all the then members. 2/3 of total membership. Unanimity. A majority of all the then members. The resolution must be passed by a majority of all the then members of the Rajya Sabha. Next question. Which statement correctly compares the President's oath and a Union Minister's oath? Answer options. Both are set out only in the third schedule. The President's oath is in Article 60, while ministerial oaths are in the third schedule. Neither is constitutional. Both are administered by the Chief Justice of India. And the correct answer is the President's oath is in Article 60, while ministerial oaths are in the third schedule. Article 60 contains the President's oath. Article 75, 4, refers Union ministers to the third schedule. A resolution to remove the Vice President must originate in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, Supreme Court, State Legislatures. Rajya Sabha. Article 67 requires initiation in the Council of States. A person elected to fill a casual vacancy in the President's office receives only the remainder of the previous term. A fresh full term of 5 years. A 2-year term. A term fixed by Parliament. A fresh full term of 5 years. Article 62 grants a full 5-year term from entering office. Now for the next question. After Rajya Sabha passes the Vice President's removal resolution, it must be options. Approved by the Supreme Court. Agreed to by Lok Sabha. Ratified by half the states. Signed by the Chief Justice. The correct answer is agreed to by Lok Sabha. The House of the People must agree to the Rajya Sabha resolution. Let us move to the next question. During the investigation of an impeachment charge, the President has the right to options. Dissolve Parliament. Appear and be represented. Remove investigating members. Demand a referendum. The answer is appear and be represented. The President may appear and be represented during the investigation. How much notice is required before moving a vice president removal resolution? 7 days. 14 days. 30 days. No notice. 14 days. Article 67 requires at least 14 days notice. Answer this next question. A properly authenticated union executive order cannot be challenged merely on the ground that. Choose the correct answer from these options. It was not personally made or executed by the president. It affects public policy. It was issued in writing. It was approved by a minister. And the correct answer is it was not personally made or executed by the president. Article 77 protects the validity of properly authenticated orders from that specific challenge. A person elected to fill a casual vacancy in the vice president's office serves the remainder of the old term, a full 5-year term, until the next parliamentary session, for 6 months, a full 5-year term. Article 68 grants a full 5-year term from the date of entering office. For calculating the value of an MP's vote, a fraction exactly equal to 1/2 is rounded up, disregarded, counted as 2, referred to the Election Commission. Disregarded. Only fractions exceeding 1/2 are counted as 1, other fractions are disregarded. Now for the next question. Which case is commonly associated with the principle that presidential clemency is exercised on ministerial advice? Options. Maru Ram vs. Union of India. Kesavananda Bharti vs. State of Kerala. S.R. Bommai vs. Union of India. Indra Soni vs. Union of India. The correct answer is Maru Ram vs. Union of India. Maru Ram affirmed that constitutional clemency is exercised on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. Here is the next question. Unlike a casual presidential vacancy, the Constitution fixes what maximum period for filling a vice presidential casual vacancy? Choose the correct answer from these options. 3 months. 6 months. 1 year. No specific maximum period. The answer is no specific maximum period. Article 68 says as soon as possible but does not prescribe a 6-month outer limit. When calculating an MLA's vote value, a remainder of at least 500 after taking multiples of 1000 is ignored. Counted as an additional vote. Sent to Parliament. Converted into 2 votes. Counted as an additional vote. Article 55 adds 1 when the remainder is not less than 500. Here is the next question. A legislator disqualified under the 10th schedule is also barred from ministerial appointment for the period specified by. Answer options. Article 75, 1b. Article 74, 2. Article 77, 3. Article 78, c. The answer is Article 75, 1b. Article 75, 1b, links specified anti-defection disqualification with ineligibility for ministerial office. Answer this next question. If the Supreme Court later declares a president's election void, official acts already performed before the decision are. Options. Automatically invalid. Not invalidated merely because of that declaration. Valid only after parliamentary approval. Converted into ordinances. The correct answer is not invalidated merely because of that declaration. Article 71 protects acts performed before the Supreme Court's decision. If a minister decides a matter not considered by the Council, the President may require the Prime Minister to dismiss Parliament, place the matter before the Council of Ministers, refer it to the Election Commission, send it to every state, place the matter before the Council of Ministers. Article 78, c, allows the President to require collective consideration of an individual ministerial decision. The value of each elected MP's presidential vote is obtained by dividing the total value of MLA votes by total members of Parliament, total elected members of both houses, total Lok Sabha membership, total State Assembly membership, Total elected members of both houses. The denominator is the total number of elected members of both houses of parliament. Next question. In matters also within a state legislature's power, union executive power does not ordinarily extend into the state unless. Answer options. Expressly provided by the Constitution or parliamentary law. The governor gives oral consent. The Supreme Court issues a general order. The Rajya Sabha chairman agrees. And the correct answer is expressly provided by the Constitution or parliamentary law. The proviso to Article 73 preserves state executive space unless the Constitution or parliamentary law provides otherwise. Until figures from the first census after 2026 are published, the population reference for Article 55 remains based on the 1951 census, the 1971 census, the 2001 census, the 2011 census, the 1971 census. The constitutional explanation continues to use the 1971 census until the specified later census figures are published.